All right, before I get absolutely shredded in the comments here, I just want to preface this video by saying, like, me and my friend were not we're not mentally all there when filming the video. It's just it was rough. we were tired. It was 4 a.m. So take the video with a grain of, no, with like 10 pounds of salt. All right. It's just we weren't all there. So some of the things we may say probably doesn't make sense, or maybe some of it does. But yeah. Anyways, enjoy the video, and here's my review of Star Wars Theory's review of The Acolyte, episode 7. I have my friend user about. It's 2 a.m. He can't talk because he's dumb. But we're watching Star Wars Theory. We're watching Star Wars Theory. Me and my friend here, we're D1 Star Wars Theory haters. Like, he does not know Star Wars lore. And if my friend Userbout, if he hates on Star Wars Theory, then that means Star Wars Theory just doesn't know lore. Like, I know Star Wars lore, but my homie here, like, knows Star Wars lore. Like, bro knows the insides and outs of it. Bro, don't even say X. Oh, okay. That's wild. All right.
Fulfill your destiny. TheorySabers.com. Tonight's episode was the worst Star Wars thing that I have ever seen. I don't even think I can call it Star Wars. I think it's just Disney Star Wars trying to... Let's just get into it. This was horrible. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse. But it manages to break records and surprise me once again.
You'll find I'm full of surprises.
Yeah, that's crazy. Torben hairline.
As we get $180 million Star Wars...
Okay, I'm pausing it there. This is a 15-minute video. The video is definitely going to be like 30 minutes long once we're done with destroying Star Wars Theory. All right, so you're gonna hear Star Wars Theory all throughout his Acolyte reviews. He always brings up the fact that this show had a $180 million budget, whereas the Kenobi series got like 40 million. Look it up. Look up what was the budget for Kenobi? I'm looking up on my phone. I think it was like 40 million or 50 million. Like, it was not even half of 90 million. Oh shit, I was way off. All right. So Kenobi had a 90 million budget. The Acolyte had a 180 million budget. Star Wars Theory brings that up a lot because he's a whiny ass bitch. That's why. Because all he cares about is the prequels and how much of a godsend they are. No, bro. I'm crashing out on Star Wars Theory, okay? Listen, I used to be a huge fan of Star Wars Theory. I used to be a huge fan. When The Mandalorian came out, that's when I really got into Star Wars Theory. Because when The Mandalorian first came out, like, I knew Star Wars. I didn't really know it that much. And then The Mandalorian, I knew the Clone Wars. I knew all of that. But then The Mandalorian really got me into it because they took a lot from Legends. Well, not Legends, but they took a lot from like books and comics and stuff. And that's what really, really got me into the book side and the comic side of Star Wars. But like, I go to Star Wars Theory. He was my go-to man on Star Wars in general. And then I realized that he just absolutely shits on everything now. He believes that the Kenobi series should have been like the thing. Like, he was like, oh, Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. Like, bro, like, clean up once you're done with Ewan and Hayden, man. Clean up once you're done. like, damn. Like, he always brings it up. And the thing is, maybe Kenobi had a low budget because it was just walking simulator. Maybe it was just because it was walking simulator. Like, there was no vast planets. There was no super cool looking shit in the Kenobi series. Everything was kind of pale, not that extravagant. Yeah, exactly. Kenobi was in exile. There's not going to be many not many setting changes you can go through with Kenobi. The settings are just going to be dull planets. But I will give Star Wars Theory this. Episode 7 was just episode 3, but a different camera angle. I can't argue with that. Anyways.
Project, re-uploading the same episode essentially from a different point of view. To counter this, I'm doing a 24-hour flash.
No one cares about your.
No, use some 15% off. Use code.
Yeah, it gives us
Rebel
more insight
at checkout. As the Jedi use some metal detectors in an open field to hopefully find some credits, you know, because the salary of the Jedi at this time is just not really cutting it. Or maybe they're hoping to find a Force sensitive in the ground. We shift.
Okay, pausing it again. They explain in the episode what those tools are, or maybe they didn't explain it in the episode, but those tools exist in canon. All right, future me here. I'm an absolute idiot, and basically that thing has never been in canon before. I could have sworn I've seen it in like a comic book or something, or maybe it's just I've seen so many screenshots of people absolutely dogging on the metal detectors. So after kind of scrolling through this post on Reddit, basically it could be like they could be cataloging the minerals and all that. I'll leave this Reddit post in the link in the description. You can come up to your conclusion of what it is. We don't know what it is. So don't be like dogging on props like, oh, I can't believe like they're just straight up using metal detectors and stuff. Like people are acting as if props have to be made in the house. Like I remember some people are mad that you can buy Ahsoka's shoes off Amazon. What do they expect? I mean, Luke Skywalker's pants in A New Hope are just tan jeans with the pockets ripped off. And let's not forget like the ice cream maker and the egg slicer and the acolyte, not the acolyte, in Andor. There's like a straight up egg slicer on a wall. The lightsaber handle was from a camera. The original lightsaber handle from A New Hope was a camera flash. So let's not be dogging in the comments. But after looking through this Reddit post, it seems to be some sort of mineral detector or some detector where it just measures midichlorians, because no midichlorians are the microorganisms for the Force. Yeah, remember when George Lucas changed canon? Yeah, no one, everyone dogged on him. Now we accept it. So stop dogging on Star Wars, bro. Honestly, it's getting so annoying. It's like it hurts to be in this fandom. They exist. I forgot the name of them, but they exist. They're used to detect Force levels in life, because later on in the episode he complains about the vergence and all that, where the vergence is basically when there's no life and then all of a sudden there is life. Now he goes on and says that the twins were the vergence, and he talks about how that ruins Anakin's prophecy, or how these twins are the new prophecy or whatever, which I'm gonna crash out later on. But no, man, those things are just used to detect life. They're making sure that they're not tripping out on death sticks or whatever, or whatever more. I'm pretty sure Userbout will come up with a whole list of Star Wars drugs. But yeah.
To nighttime by the campfire, as Torben whines about not finding anything on this planet for weeks. But it's a good thing Kelnaka was using his metal detector. You never know how many coins you might find. They talk about why they're here, and get this, if they've encountered a vergence in the Force.
I've encountered a vergence in the Force.
That's
all right. Can we, shout out Uriel Poof? Look how majestic bro looks. Look at how majestic he looks, dude. Look at that. How did he die? Did he die during Order 66? Because he just appeared in the Phantom Menace and that was it. We're looking it up. How did Uriel Poof die? He was stabbed. Okay.
That's
right. Focused.
The very same vergence that Qui-Gon brought to the attention.
There it is. Yo, can we get a replay on that?
The Force.
That's right. The very same vergence that Qui-Gon brought to the attention of the Jedi High Council.
One more time.
That's right. The very same vergence that Qui-Gon brought to the attention of the Jedi High Council.
All right, we're going to slow it down for the people in the back. If we're hearing this right, Star Wars Theory is claiming the virgins that the Jedi found in the Acolyte was the same virgins that Qui-Gon brought to the Jedi High Council. Any words used about for that one? You want to chime in before I crash out? Remember, Star Wars Theory is claiming that the virgins they found... Okay, I'm fucking going off. It's not the same virgins! It's not the same virgins! It's not! The Jedi's virgins that they found, right? That in the Acolyte, the High Republic, whatever the hell. All right, High Republic Jedi, the virgins that they found was the actual planet. I forgot the name of the planet. I'm not gonna look it up. What is the planet called where the twins are from? Star Wars Acolyte. Brendok. Okay, I was close. I said Bracca, but Bracca's a scavenger planet from Jedi Fallen Order. The virgins that the Jedi found is Brendok. That's the virgins. The virgins that Qui-Gon found was Anakin. You see, because a virgins is when there's life. There's no life, and then there is life. That's a virgin. So out of nowhere, there's just life. So because Brendok was a dead planet. It was a dead planet, no life. All of a sudden, there's life. That's the virgins. Star Wars Theory. Pay attention to the episode, you moron. Anyways, we shall continue.